Mummy. That's right. Mummy is here.
One day I'll catch a break.
So, the Stone Lord is Minsk, Jaheira's old acquaintance. Painfully small world at times. Of course. I suppose you've earned it.
The counting house. More bastion than bank, I'm afraid. Minsk must have a way in. But it's never had much use for coin beyond whatever sharp steel it could buy. There must be something in the vaults the Great Chosen are after. All the more reason to get there. Swiftly. Only what we heard from Keen. He seems to have sprung up while we were out in the Shadowlands. The Stone Lord she describes sounds nothing like Minsk. As for the name, well, a bad joke perhaps. The time of troubles ended almost a century and a half ago. I weathered the years between with all the elven grace you have no doubt come to expect. But do you know how Minsk, a human, passed those years? I'll give you a hint. They named him the Beloved Ranger. No? It was a statue, dedicated to one of the city's lost heroes. Only it was that hero, Minsk, frozen in stone for a century, and freed, the story goes, in the city's hour of need. Yeah, for Minsk it is downright subtle. He shrugged at the whole affair. I still don't know how he came to be petrified. I don't even know how he was freed. Harper work would take me from the city, sometimes for years at a time. The few occasions I visited his monument, well, I took it as a moment for reflection. To think of old friends, and the fight I had to continue in their name. And during all my self-serious brooding, that big, dumb, insufferable buffoon was staring me in the face. I did. On occasion, I even found myself critiquing the stonework. Surely his head was not so large as this. I cannot call myself a particularly good friend, but I am his friend, and I cannot let Nine Fingers have him.
Always makes my day better.
My people tell tales of Minsk and his ferocious hamster Boo, to frighten our children. Beware, loud men with purple scalps and ugly rodents, for they think of you as evil and will kill you on sight. It is amusing to hear that the legendary ranger has become as much a terror in his own city as he is in the Underdark. He is the only authority figure in Baldur's Gate worth a damn. Even as the Elder Brain tears at the foundations of the city, he stands strong and looks for solutions. Better for us to be a solution rather than a problem for his steel watch to scrape off the street. It would be wise to return to him and pledge an oath of allegiance before he declares us enemies of the peace.
Minsk, the Great Ranger. He's alive and infected. Else, we need to act.
This Stone Lord and Minsk are one and the same. Jaheira's friend has taken a dark turn, it seems.
Minsk is working for the cult. Damn. He must have been tadpoled, or worse. The real Minsk would never join up with the God's damned Absolute. Maybe we can help him. The prism, right? He should shut that tadpole up. If he doesn't kick our butts first. It's kind of his thing.
Sounds like we're not the only ones tracking down this Minsk fellow. Let's hope Nine Fingers' bounty doesn't attract too much competition.
So, this Stone Lord is the legendary Minsk. And a newly minted cultist, no less. Are we sure we want to find him before Nine Fingers does? I doubt he'll be pleased to see us.
You sleep, but the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
Master Cazador has known where Astarion was this entire time. He knew he would return. The rite. The Master needs him. He must attend.
Oh, I'm well aware of what the Master needs. But don't we deserve better?
Better? What do you mean, better?
After all these centuries of torment, I know what you all want. More than power. More than to walk in the sun. You want to see him dead. The rite of profane ascension will be mine. And he won't see a scrap of its glory. I am going to complete the ritual as the Ascendant, and then I am going to kill him! This is your chance. Stand with me. Name me your new master. We will get our revenge. And you will all live again.
His liar's smile spells danger. He knows full well that his kin will die in the ritual, but if any of the bearers of the scar die before the ritual begins, he will lose his chance to perform the rite himself. He needs them to run willingly to their deaths, thinking they stand a chance against their master.
Enough! Enough talk and enough lies. You were always weak, brother. We don't follow weak.
This is our only chance to be free, to end centuries of slavery. You will not ruin it, Astarion.
Time for Cull.
They shall not be checked.
Let's have some carnage. What a mess. Well, at least you've met my family now. You don't know what it was like. There was no way out. Once, in the first decade of my slavery, I found a darling boy who I couldn't bear to bring back to him, so I ran. Instead of hurting that sweet man. After Cazador caught me, the bastard sealed me, starving, inside a dusty tomb, all on my own for an entire year. A year of silence. Months of scratching my hands raw, trying to carve my way out. More months of not moving at all. Months wishing only for death. So don't you ever judge me for doing what Cazador ordered. Nothing can make up for that. Not even Cazador's death. But to steal his life's work. That might be something. Shall we?
No one back home will ever believe this. How much further can I go?
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Not the kind of excitement I usually enjoy being woken up for. Still, better than not waking up at all. Or waking up as something else entirely.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
I dare Cazador to send more lackeys our way. This is our territory. I'll crack anyone who tries to come into my house and hurt my people.
Vampire spawn assailing us in the night. I thought we had ample troubles as it was. At least Astarion is safe. The city, you mean? With all its noise, smoke, stone, and bustle? I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support. And that is what you shall have. Still, though, This place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved. The city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups. Yes, I hope so. But we have a battle to win before any of that. You truly are a feast for my eyes. Nature outdid itself with you. Did you wish to speak? Come here to me. Was there something else you wanted, my heart?
Those vampire spawn came for Astarion, didn't they? Lucky for him that we were here to fight them off.
Cazador is keen to greet his wayward son once more. With open arms, or iron shackles.
I thought the vampire spawn would have needed an invitation to enter. We should hang up their remains as a warning to Cazador that Astarion is under our protection.
Vampire spawn. One's proven enough, let alone a horde of them.
Yes? As you wish.
What's on your mind? Let's go, go, go.
Is that supposed to be a bard or a druid?
It's open to interpretation.
A cultist.
I heard you learned how to swim, Shadowheart. Well done. You know, if you and your love ever wish to enjoy the waters with me, I could attempt a kelpie, or even a porpoise.
Criminals.
Opportunists, the lot of them, and not thought for their neighbors.
12. Oh, everyone's scared because of the absolute.
lunch.
New client, maybe? Either way, Glitterbeard was fit to fill his trousers.
It's not required, but it is nice to have. It buys any number of ways to keep life interesting.
Go on then. Coyness isn't in your nature. What would you do with unlimited funds?
Let's just say blood tastes better from a gold goblet. And silk bed sheets improve any nighttime activity.
I do not feel like a valued client.
Will your shift be over soon?
More unmarked withdrawals.
Who wants to know?
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead, honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
You seem a little nervous, Sir Meat Honey. Had some difficult customers today? One in particular calling himself the Stone Lord, perhaps.
The who? The what? All right, fine. The head banker may have just taken a customer by that name down to the vaults. Rather large, rather heavily armed, which is against regulations. But I'm sure the head banker knows what he is doing.
I assure you, he does not. You are right to be nervous. But let us pass, and all will be well.
Well, who is this Stone Lord to you? A lord in truth. Forgive me, he did not seem the type. Or, I mean to say, he was most down to earth.
Earthy. About describes him, yes.
It's most unusual, but that explains why the head banker is dispensed with normal procedure. I suppose I can let you pass then.
Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
Wouldn't loiter too long here, sir. Makes the guards nervous.
You're scoping Glitterbeard's office.
You've been caught lurking around the Sword Coast's most secure bank without permission. The guards are understandably upset. You are permitted to pass with your legs intact. This time.
And what did he say?
Swim, Shadowheart. Well done.
Account holders only from here. Vault pass? Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
During work hours? Are you crazy? What do you mean?
That's what they tell me. You have the natural elegance of a dancer.
I'm really strong.
Oh, please.
has to put my hands on everything.
Just need to see your vault pass, please. Looks in order. Blessed day to you.
Got to keep moving.
What to do?
Can't afford to stay idle.
At least things have stayed interesting.
What am I to do? This way.
There is much to do. Off I go.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Let's move.
No time to dally.
What shall it be?
Still breathing, despite everything. All right, what now?
What's next, I wonder?
Shall we continue?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Still alive, so that's progress. I've got a long road ahead.
My faith will guide me.
Sylvanus' blessings.
Looking ahead.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Whatever shall it be?
No one stopped me yet.
Let's get on with it.
What is needed? There I shall be.
Can't give up now.
There's no time to waste.
What comes next?
What now? Step lightly.
Never a dull moment.
There is work to do.
I am ready, whatever may come.
Well, hello.
No time to rest.
I wonder what the next move is.
Yes?
Keep blade close.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I'm ready.
What comes now?
Let's go.
Let's get going.
Long way to go still.
Oak Father, watch over your servant.
Someone there?
No one back home will ever believe this.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. That little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage, Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye, but not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now. Moradin's cracked clay.
There is no gold in here! If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath, it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsk. He still seems very much himself to me. Lord. Huh. Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are.
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain. The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape-changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists, then find out where they are nesting.
Quickly.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Where do I go from here? No choice but to keep going.
Can't give up.
Still standing, no matter what you heard. Stalking.
Incommodo!
Still on my feet. One day I'll catch a break.
Now this is my happy place. I'm going to enjoy this.
Need to act fast.
No better moment.
There!
Over here.
Nothing important is ever easy. What path lies before me? What's hiding here?
The dead man.
If I'd have known there was that much coin back here, I'd have robbed the place myself.
These footprints started in the sewers.
What a day. I'll do a challenge.
All's well that ends.
I needed that.
Time to press ahead. What's in here?
You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. She swore that mimic could swallow a bloody owlbear. Wait. You're no guild sworn. Who are you? Gratitude of the gold variety, I suppose you mean. Good luck with that. The Stone Lord just cleared our vaults. And now he has enough gold to make himself a lord in truth.
And he wouldn't even know what to spend it on. It's the cult that needs that money. Why?
You think anyone told me? Nine Fingers sent word the Stone Lord was going to try his luck on our vaults. So she told me to cooperate, lure him in. Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. Shall we open the account in your name or the Absolute's? Just step this way to your special deposit box. Don't mind the teeth. No one mentioned he might have some old crone dropping in as backup.
Crone?
Look, I just mean to say, we both want him caught. If you've got your sights set on the Stone Lord, anyway.
As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers, I can assure you we'd reward you well for the return of the coin he took. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it?
Try all of it? Every penny of civilian lodgings, anyway. I mean, not like we'd lead him into the private vaults, but still. A lot of Baldurians waking up poor tomorrow.
What he can do with that kind of coin doesn't bear thinking about. Compassion for your fellow folk? Or maybe just good sense? That much money only paints a target on your back. In our hands, it keeps the city ticking over. Stock in merchant stalls, food in hungry bellies. Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you are well rewarded. There's treasures greater than gold.
Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent. Me, I've got ledgers to amend.
How delicious.
Which bloody jobs?
Over here. Let's crack it open.
So meat has turned to the absolute. Maybe there's something to this cult.
What do you think you're... Cool. What bloody difference does it make? Another, is it? Good on you, mate.
Just... and switch bloody jobs.
Moving. Oh, for a skeleton key. Step quick.
He wasn't even scratched.
Bloody better not be coming out of my wages.
I've got a long road ahead.
Picking mimic teeth out of my clothes for it.
With pleasure.
Switch bloody jobs.
Let's get going.
Trust no one. Let's be quick. A crooked touch.
Still needs a cracked skull. This drama working in the bloody festival.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Don't waste a step.